everyone, and welcome to the first episode of ShikaIno Evidence. So let me tell you why I started these lessons for just a minute before I get down to the main points. First of all ShikaIno supporters know just how adorable Shikamaru and Ino are together, even if nothing's been proven yet. But while ShikaIno hasn't been proven, we still hear a lot of bashing from Shikatamarians. I've heard a lot, but the worst is when people say that ShikaIno claim doesn't make sense. I've made these lessons to point out just how sensible and possible ShikaIno is. I'm not looking to bash Shikatama or any of Ino's mountain of pairings, but I will counter points about them, so just have that in mind. In short, I made these videos to make people see that we're not idiots. And one last thing before we start. Yes, my voice will sound rather retarded. Enough said. The best place to start is from the beginning, so that's what I'm going to do. Although in the manga, Shikamaru and Ino haven't been introduced this early in the game, in the anime we see them almost immediately, and we already get to see a bit of their characters. Here we see the class from behind introducing most of the characters all at once. Anyone who's watched the anime or read the manga knows that Shikamaru doesn't like Sasuke, and yet here we find Shikamaru sitting next to him. And we also know that Ino has been crushing on Sasuke since who knows when, which will be covered, don't worry. Point is, Shikamaru is first introduced sitting next to a character he rather dislikes, and this character just so happens to be Ino's crush. I'm not saying he's hoping Sasuke's charm with Ino will rub off on him or anything, but it is clear that Kishimoto has given Shikamaru and Ino a connection within 5 minutes of the first episode. We all know the story. Naruto gets in trouble and everyone lines up to take the punishment transformation test. And if you were to look closer, you'd see that Shikamaru and Ino are standing right next to each other from the start. And as Naruto's story progresses to his test, coincidence starts turning into evidence. Naruto gets a lot of crap for messing up. Sasuke and Sakura make sure of that. But do people notice the first two characters to give him trouble about screwing up? Shikamaru and Ino. Their first voiced introductions have them at full agreement, and most of all, together. That's the key here, is that the first two semi-main characters to speak are Shikamaru and Ino, together and in the same scene. Now after this, we don't see them for a while. It's in episode 3 of the Naruto anime that we need to look at Sakura and Naruto instead of Shikamaru and Ino. Through Naruto and Sakura, we will be able to draw the connection to Shikamaru and Ino. As Sakura, the main female character, starts out to school, the first person to address her is Ino. It's important to note what passes through their conversation. To make a long story short, Ino tells Sakura that she's surprised Sakura graduated, and Sakura responds with a declaration of equality. After the introduction to Sakura and Ino's rivalry, we find Naruto, the main male character, being addressed for the first time by none other than Shikamaru. Shikamaru voices his surprise at Naruto's graduating, and Naruto responds that he is also a shinobi now. Comparing, we see Ino and Shikamaru, when Kishimoto could have chosen anyone, addressing the male and female main characters. They say generally the same thing, I can't believe you graduated. And Naruto and Sakura reply in the same way in declaration of equality. So here again, although indirect, we see Shikamaru and Ino paired up again. And even if up till now you've passed off every ounce of evidence as coincidence, Shikamaru and Ino's constant yet subtle connections start to get stronger from here. The students are called together to announce the teams, and again, Shikamaru and Ino are paired together. All ShikaIno fans know this scene. Sakura is set up in a team with Naruto and Sasuke and rubs it into Ino's face. Ino gets mad, Shikamaru butts in. Now here we have an extra scene that's completely unneeded. The scene has absolutely no purpose in the story, so why is it even put in? And it wouldn't be strange if what he says wasn't, "What do you see in a guy like that? He's not so special." In addition, this is the first time we hear Shikamaru's name, from none other than Ino. Ino then claims not to want to be in a team with Shikamaru, but we know what happened. They have lots and lots of deer pig babies. Ew. Not really. It's only now that we're introduced to the third member of the team, after all that we've seen of Shikamaru and Ino. In summary, Shikamaru and Ino have constantly been paired up since the very beginning of Naruto. with or without our help.